Whoa, Holiday. Back up. This is too close. Too close. Let me see something. Can we work like this? Maybe. Okay. Ew. Happy Saturday gratitude, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, so let's get straight into it. How was y'all week? Did y'all have a good week? What did y'all do? Let me know. What did y'all do? Tell me the small things that felt like such a big moment or that made your week a lot easier. I went to the gym on Friday morning, and girl, I got there at like 5:45, 6 o'clock ish before the bodybuilders. And I loved every moment of it. The bodybuilders, they come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes I run into them and sometimes I don't. And yesterday, which was Friday, were one of those days that I did not run into them, and I was so happy because I was able to utilize all the machines that I wanted to at once. And then like around 7 o'clock, girl, they start coming in. They was coming in, and guess who was done? I was done with the machines at least. So yeah, I was very grateful for that. I started back running again. I'm not a big runner. Why am I running when I can just walk and enjoy the scenery? But running is something that I really wanted to get into this year. So in January, I ran a total of 10 miles, and that's huge for me because, again, like I just mentioned, I am not a runner. And so yesterday I ran a mile. And I can feel my endurance is getting better, so I could have gone longer than a mile, but I try not to like overdo myself sometimes, because one time I ran 2 miles in one day, and I'm not gonna hold you, baby, I don't know what I was thinking, but but it took me out. That's one thing about running. You are going to be knocked out. It's either extremely tired, but you will rest well, or you're gonna have the munchies. So make sure you have some healthy snacks when you get back from running, because baby, the munchies are going to be coming. You're gonna be eating on everything. I got home yesterday morning, I was like, where the food at? Where the food at? So yeah, I'm grateful for that. My cousin came and visited me this weekend, and we went to a museum, the Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys exhibit at the museum. We went there, and it was so beautiful. There's this one artist, I'm not very familiar with him, and I was looking at his artwork, and my cousin, she's very familiar with him because like she's into art and stuff like that. And I'll show you a picture like right here. I was like, wow, that's interesting. that's interesting. But yeah. Oh, we also baked. I made banana bread. Y'all, this is the thing about baking. So I have been wanting to bake for the longest, and the only reason why I do not bake is because I do not like all of the sugar that I see people put into like desserts when they bake. Like if I can make like healthier options, then we're in there. Like I can start somewhere, you know. So I made a banana pudding. No, I mean a banana cake. And why didn't nobody tell me that gluten-free all-purpose flour is sour? Why didn't nobody tell me that? Anyways, the banana bread came out. It came out so sour. I was like, what is that? I was like, what is that? My cousin is like, maybe it's the honey. I'm like, okay, I don't think it was the honey, but I'm like, what is that? What is that? And so the next day, I'm like, okay, I want to bake again, because the banana bread, it wasn't that bad. It was just this sour taste. So like, let's try to figure out where this is coming from. So we decided to make cookies. So as we're making our cookies, my cousin make a batch and then I make a batch. My cousin, she made her separate batch with like her coconut sugar, and I use like a substitute. I use agave for my sweetener for my cookies. But I saw on TikTok this girl, she used oat flour. So she just took some oats and blended it. She used oat flour instead of like regular flour. And so I use oat flour, and my cousin used the gluten-free all-purpose flour. Baby, her cookies had a little sour twang to it. So I was like, I'm sorry that this had to happen to you, a batch of cookies, but now I know what made my banana bread sour. I'm gonna try to do some more baking. Once I see sugar, I'm like, eh! Tell me what y'all have been grateful for this week. The thing that I was excited about the most was like running that mile, because that's one thing that we be taking for granted as people, like the ability to move. And the fact that I was able to run a mile with like no complications, and like just the fact that I have my legs and I can run, stuff like that just be making me so happy and grateful. Like, it's just little moments like that. I remember, y'all know I always got a little quick story, a little side story, but I remember when I used to work for a rheumatologist, and we used to have this patient, and she used to come in with the cutest afro. And one day I complimented her on her afro, and I was like, your hair is so cute, like I love it. And she was like, thank you, I wear it like this because I can't do my hair every day, like my hands, because she has arthritis. She's like, my hands won't allow me to like comb my hair every day. And I'm looking at her and I'm just like, wow, the things that we take for granted. Like right now I am talking with my hands, like I talk with my hands a lot, and I'm like, the things that we take for granted, oh my goodness, like we think it's just a simple task, and certain people just can't even do it. So I think that's the one thing that I'm very, very grateful for this week, is the ability to run the mile just effortless, how I wanted to, when I wanted to. Yeah, but I think I want to do something called Taylor's Mail, where you guys like send me things on the internet, things that you're grateful for, and then every Saturday I can come and read like such and such is grateful for this. Okay, I'm always rambling, y'all, but yeah, so drop down, tell me what y'all are grateful for, and yeah. All right, later. I'll talk to y'all later.